Hello YouTube and welcome to this new video on Zenless Zone Zero. On today's program we are reacting to stuff as once again I was requested to do some things like that by my viewers on stream. And speaking of streams, even though I am like 12 days too late to post something like this, I figured since today is actually the release date of version 2.2, I might as well take a look at it since I'm going to stream it later tonight at 6 PM Central European Summer Time. If you want to join us either on Twitch or YouTube, I stream on both at the same time, so pick and choose whichever platform you prefer and join us in the discovery of, I believe it is Orphie and Seed. These are the two new characters that we'll probably see a whole lot of during the story. Now, I am noticing that I am covering part of the subtitles, so in order to avoid that, I shall turn myself into an owl. Ta-da! There you go. That way I shouldn't be obstructing your view of the subtitles, which I believe are still quite important. So anyway, let us start watching this. I will warn you, I will pause the video not during the trailer section, that I will let it go through and I'll talk about it afterwards, but I will pause the teaser once we get into the event section and stuff like that in order to actually go through them one by one. Now let's go.
Warning. Tampering with this self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning.
I have to be stronger.
Warning.
If I just get stronger. Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the Proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
The Proxy has my witness. I give you my word.
Oboe Squad, get ready.
Better start digging graves.
Order received. Increasing firepower output.
Here comes the big one. Senior, start him again.
Calibrating position.
What's that line again?
Oh my god, seriously?
Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger.
I just wanted to go on a journey with her. To prove that the heart is real.
Oh, I really like his
Willing to help
voice.
me?
Captain and I got this. Target the weak spot. Covering fire.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Oval just to dance to someone else's tune.
Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? Answer me.
The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me. They can make your wish come true.
My wish.
Oh, Ishwan's back.
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Wait a second. Okay, I do believe that the trailer is done. Yes, okay. Main chapter is done. Okay, wait, that voice at the end, who was that?
I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
That has to be Carol Arana, right? That has to be Phaethon's teacher, the sibling's teacher. Wait, could we actually get to see her? I wonder, how come we get to hear her voice? Unless it is through some kind of a flashback or something else, but we might actually get to see her. Now, I don't think that the siblings will see her directly. I mean, it could be, but I feel like it is quite early in the story. We are just in version 2.2, so who knows? But it would be very interesting if we actually get to see her. Okay, now this is getting me quite excited. I really want to learn more about the siblings and I want to learn more about their teacher and perhaps have some answers as to what the heck happened during the fall of the old capital. So this is very interesting. but it's just one voice line. So I feel like maybe I'm getting my hopes up for nothing. Maybe we'll just hear her voice in some kind of recording or something like that, and we won't actually get to see her. But I have high hopes still. Please, ZZZ, give me what I'm asking for. That being said, and you heard me say during the trailer, but I actually genuinely like the voice of Seed, or Seed Senior, I believe, or the robot. I don't really know how I'm supposed to call him, but I guess Seed Senior is the name of the robot. I don't really know a whole lot about Obel Squad in general, so this is definitely going to be a big discovery for me. Although I have done Trigger's story quest, I believe that's about it. Although no, I did do Soldier 11 story quest, but I believe that was kind of forced upon me by the game, because it was the first story quest that we ever did, and that was our introduction to agent stories. I believe that is what they are called in the game. But speaking of Obel Squad, I was actually genuinely surprised to see Ishwan appear here. I mean, I know she was the face of the 2.0 update, but for some reason I had the idea that we would spend most of our time with Obel Squad. That being said, we have seen some of the cultist members, and we were fighting them alongside Ishwan, so it actually quite makes sense that she would be here. Still quite happy about it, because I really do like Ishwan. Although I really hope that we also get to see Ju Fufu, because she always cracks me up. I really like her. And of course, at some point you probably heard me laugh during the trailer because of feet. And man, is ZZZ's dev team catering to foot fetish enthusiasts, I suppose. Because Seed is definitely the girl for you then. I mean, we had that scene, and even during her, I believe it is her animation for her ultimate ability. Yeah, right there, in her animation for her ultimate, like I said, her feet are right in your face in the foreground, so I suppose plenty of people will be quite happy. I myself don't really care, but I am quite interested in her gameplay, which seems quite interesting, because from my understanding, she becomes the robot, or rather you can control the robot when she uses her ultimate ability, or at least that's what it seems like. Yeah, right here, you are in POV mode as if you were Seed herself, and you're literally just using the robot. And in her other combat animation, it seems that you do use the robot quite a lot. She doesn't really fight by herself. On another note about Orphie, I will say that I was quite surprised by some of the things that were said in the trailer, because it seemed like Orphie and the captain were born together. I always believed that the captain was some kind of attachment that was on top of her tail, her regular tail, because she is a Thyran. But from what has been said here, our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I feel like maybe that means that they were together all this time. So does that mean that, like, she was born with another sentient being with her, being her tail, I guess? And does that mean that the gun is just an attachment and the tail itself is the sentient part, but it controls the gun as if it were some kind of a mouthpiece for them? I am genuinely so confused about Orphie and how the biology/mechanics of this character works. I will say that she is pretty cute, but she's also very confusing to me. Now let's see what we get in terms of events and stuff like that. The new main chapter, of course. What is this? Seed's TV schedule, Floral Voyage into the Unknown. Well, after checking online to see if I could gather more information, this is basically a way to test her out. We've had events like this in the past, where you would just be able to play the character and test her out, but it also involves an actual agent story for her. Oh, okay, so they were just going to say more. Very well. I should have waited. My bad. Partner archives. Okay, so we do get an agent story for Seed, but also for Orphie and Magus. Okay, interesting. So we get both. We've got plenty of things to do. That's great. Aw, the birds are cute. Yeah, they look adorable. Yes, I'm more focused on the birds than I am on the character. I know. Okay, we get their vengeance as well, of course. New Bang Boos, Mercury, and Excalibur. Aw, is he driving some kind of tank with a flamethrower? Okay. The Bamboo's designs are always cracking me up. They're great. Version giveaway event all new program. I have no idea what that is. Check in to get encrypted master tape times 10. Okay, it's the regular 10 pull that we get for free each patch. Great, nice. And 10 more Bamboo pulls. Very well. I've been stockpiling my Bamboo pulls, man. I think I have like 300. I don't pull on Bamboo banners a whole lot, but maybe I should. New version event, Band of Brave Bamboo. Oh, is this some kind of tower defense mode? Interesting, I quite like the tower defense modes like these. New version update, Problem Soldier Boot Camp. So I assume this is more of a combat event? Yes, it is. Very well. New version event, A Treasure Hunt. Okay, we're just... Oh, it's the photo taking event. Is that it? New version event, Spotlight Showdowns. Okay, so it's more of a combat event again. Oh, I see what kind of combat event it is. Very well. We've had these kinds of events before. New version event, Rhythm Rave. Is this some kind of music-related event? It is! Okay, I wasn't expecting to see this in ZZZ. I mean, we've had it in Genshin for a while now, so I'm happy to see it being introduced to ZZZ as well. It is quite fun. I am terrible at it, but it is quite fun. Wish Bottle Adrift. Does that mean we have to answer questions, perhaps? Although it looked like we were just writing a message in a bottle, so I'm kind of confused. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with this event. I suppose we'll see once it actually drops. Version event, Data Bounty Combat Simulation. Okay, double rewards for Denny's, level up materials, for characters, for Wenjin, and various talent materials as well. Okay, good, nice. I can definitely use some of these because I am poor. After building Alice and Yuzuha and both of their Wenjins, I have nothing left. And for some reason, I decided to build my Nicole. So whatever I had left has completely been depleted by now. Advanced Bounty Routine Cleanup. Okay, double rewards for disk drives. That is always welcomed because, my god, I've been farming disk drives for my characters and it is not going well. System update, Swabian Temple Management Optimization? Oh, so wait, does that mean we no longer have to teleport to the temple in order to access the menus? That would be nice. System update, shortcut function optimization, okay. New disk drives, okay, interesting. Or drive disk, have I been calling this wrong my entire life? Were there always drive disks and not disk drives? My bad. So we have Dawn's Bloom, increases basic attack damage by 15% and then increases basic attack damage by 20% when equipped by an attack character using an EX special attack or ultimate will further increase basic attack damage by 20% and for 25 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. Okay, interesting. And then we have Moonlight Lullaby, energy regen plus 20% when the equipper is a support character and uses an EX special attack or ultimate, the damage dealt by all squad members increase by 18% for 25 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. Passive effects of the same name do not stack. Okay, I wonder if that second disk drive or drive disk, if I once again manage to say it properly, but I wonder if the second one is actually going to be good for other characters, because I assume this is meant for Seed, probably, but I wonder if other support characters will benefit from this specific disk drive, or drive disk, my god. As for the first one, I assume it is for Orphie, but I don't really know if other attack characters will truly benefit from it. I can't think of one off the top of my head. And that was the end. Very well, very well. Thank you very much, ZZZ. I am quite excited for this version update. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't intend on pulling for anyone during this version. I might pull for a Mindscape on Evelyn, but after pulling for Yanagi, her Wenjin, Alice, and her Wenjin during the last patch, I am quite poor. I haven't had time to recover from that financial decision. Although I say that, but technically speaking, I haven't spent money on this game since I am trying to remain free to play. I don't know why I imposed that upon myself, but it is what we're trying at the very least. That being said, yes, I need to save up for now, but I do wish to remain an Evelyn main, so eventually if I could M6 her I definitely would. So over time, I might try to get some mindscapes during her reruns, and since she's getting one right now, I might actually try to get her to M1 at the very least. I doubt I would be able to do more than that, and to be frank, I don't even know if I could pull that off with the savings I have right now. But oh well, this will be it for this video. I once again have no idea what I'm doing when I'm reacting to stuff. I'm just yapping. I suppose this should be part of my just yapping session on stream. And speaking of streams, like I've mentioned at the beginning of the video, I will be streaming the version 2.2 new story today at 6 PM Central European Summer Time, and I actually live stream on both Twitch and YouTube every Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at 6 PM Central European Summer Time, and every Saturday at 4 PM Central European Summer Time. On that note, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video or even today's live stream.